This is the OTB Network.
Hello everyone and welcome to this week's edition of Horses and Courses. I'm Jane Wood. Racing season, of course, starting to wind down now. We're not going to be having quite as many races to fill up our program every week, but we still have a very exciting group of races to bring to you from around the country this past weekend. We're going to kick things off down at Calder in South Florida with the Grade 3 My Charmer Handicap, a race that came up very strong for 3-year-olds and up, fillies and mares, going 1 1/8 on the turf course for a purse of $100,000. Let's head down to Calder for the call of Saturday's My Charmer Handicap.
And they're off in the My Charmer Handicap. In the middle of the course, moving to get the lead, that's Winfama. Toward the inside, it's Kumbamela, half-length back between horses, Musical Halo. Then to the outside, St. Bernadette moves up. It's another length back between horses. To the inside, to Holy Capote. To the far outside, that's Free Vacation. Half-length back, next comes Luna Craft. It's another length back to the outside, that's Roberta T. Then it's another length and a half to the far outside. That's Prospectress. Tucked in at the hedge, it's Crystal Symphony. And 2 lengths back to Terravenia. They went the first quarter in 24 seconds flat, and they moved to the backstretch. Musical Halo and Stuart Elliott move off by 1.5 lengths. Winfama's in second position, and her stablemate St. Bernadette right there on the outside third. It's another length back from between horses, Holy Capote. To the inside, Kumbamela moves up. Then to the outside, it's Free Vacation. A length back, Luna Craft. Far outside, Roberta T moves up. Length back to the inside, Crystal Symphony looks for room. Between horses, it's Final Tango. To the far outside, that's Prospectress. And 2 lengths back, it's Terravenia. They went the 3 quarters in 1:11 after a half and 48 seconds flat. The field moves to the quarter pole in the My Charmer Handicap. With the lead, Musical Halo with Winfama moving alongside. 2 lengths to Roberta T, then to the inside, Kumbamela moves up. They move past the 8th pole now. On the inside, Musical Halo. Next, Winfama. On the outside, that's Kumbamela coming on. Then to the extreme outside, Crystal Symphony. They come to deep stretch. Winfama has a short lead. Crystal Symphony is flying on the outside. Here's the wire. Crystal Symphony's going to take the My Charmer Handicap. It was on the outside. That's Kumbamela coming on. Then to the extreme outside, Crystal Symphony. They come to deep stretch. Winfama has a short lead. Crystal Symphony is flying on the outside. Here's the wire. Crystal Symphony's going to take the My Charmer Handicap. It was close for all the positions behind her.
Second spot after pressing the pace early on in the going, held on very gamely for the place spot. Kumbamela, the favorite, coming out of a Breeders' Cup mile effort last time out. A rather disappointing third, but Kumbamela has had rather long season considering that she's faced the starter a number of times since starting her season this year. So we'll give her a little bit of a break. I'm sure she'll be back next year for trainer Christophe Clement and make another good run of it. The winner, Crystal Symphony, a 3-year-old bay filly by Red Ransom. She was bred in Kentucky. She's owned by the Kinsman stable of George Steinbrenner. She is trained by Joseph Calasabetta, ridden to victory by Cornelio Velasquez. She completes the 1 1/8 on the firm turf course in 1:47 3/5. Next, we're going to be heading to the fairgrounds in New Orleans, where the featured event on Saturday was the Dr. A.B. Leggio Memorial Handicap. This is a $60,000 event for 3-year-olds and up, fillies and mares. It was carded to be run at about 5.5 furlongs on the turf course. Due to rainy conditions, the sloppy racetrack and a sloppy race course, they switched it onto the main track. So let's head down to the fairgrounds for the call of the Leggio Memorial Handicap.
And they're all in line. They're off in the Leggio, and Show Me the Stage. Broke alertly on the inside. From the outside, Steal a Heart moves up, and Cinnamine there between them. Liable now racing in 4th. Argentina Avenue 5th along the inside. Slavic Light next in 6th. Aerial Delight is 7th, followed by Hurricane Amy. and Riviera Colleen is the trailer. Show Me the Stage has the lead by a half on the outside. Steel A Heart Cinnamine is next. Liable at the rail down the stretch. Show Me the Stage has the lead. Steel A Heart on the outside. Argentina Avenue is next. Then comes Liable, and Cinnamine is next. It's Show Me the Stage with the lead. Steel A Heart is next. Argentina Avenue. Show Me the Stage will go wire to wire here in the Leggio. It was Steel A Heart second, and Cinnamine was next. The judges have posted number 2, Show Me the Stage. First, number 9, Steel A Heart. Second, number 6, Cinnamine. Third were not official.
Furlongs on the sloppy course in 1:05 and 1/5 seconds. Next, we're going to continue with racing action from the fairgrounds. Sunday's stakes feature, the Tenacious Handicap. Unfortunately, drew a rather short but a very good field. The purse is $75,000. It's for 3-year-olds and up, going 1 mile and a 16th on the main track. Let's head back to the fairgrounds once more for the call of Sunday's Tenacious Handicap.
They're off in the Tenacious. Good start for all. Fill the grip on the inside. Take Note of Me up from the outside. Hanarsan is next. And Rod and Staff as they make their way into the first turn. Take Note of Me goes up to take the lead by 2.5. Fill the Grip is next. Rod and Staff and Hanarsan there together as they start the run down the back stretch. Take Note of Me maintaining the lead, still about 2.5 over Fill the Grip. Hanarsan is third by 3 parts of a length, and the trailer is Rod and Staff about 5 behind the leader. And going to the half-mile pole, Take Note of Me leads by now just a length. Fill the Grip is next. Hanarsan in third, and it's 2. Back to Rod and Staff as the quartet turns for home. Take Note of Me has the lead. Fill the Grip on the outside. Hanarsan is next, then Rod and Staff. They've straightened away. Take Note of Me by 3. Fill the Grip is next. Hanarsan on the inside, 5 back to Rod and Staff. And Take Note of Me finds more and leads by 5. Fill the Grip will try and hang on for the place. Take Note of Me wins it easily. Fill the Grip was next, and Hanarsan.
Kind of a disappointing race in terms of the way it turned out tactically, but a good win for Take Note of Me, a 5-year-old chestnut gelding bred in Florida, sired by Notebook. He's owned by Steve Holland and the estate of Barry Ship, trained by Gene Cilio. He was ridden to victory, as I mentioned, by Ray Sabile and covered the mile and a 16th on the Good turf course in 1 minute 44 and 3/5 seconds. We are going to pause now for a brief break. When we return, we'll have racing action to bring to you from Laurel Park. Remington in the Midwest, and some exciting racing out on the West Coast and, of course, here in New York. Please stay with us.
Another busy weekend of stakes action is on tap, beginning with Saturday at the fairgrounds. It's Louisiana Bred Champions Day, featuring the $150,000 Louisiana Classic for 3-year-olds, then 2 $100,000 events for 3-year-olds and up. First the Louisiana Turf, then the Louisiana Sprint. From Hollywood Park Saturday, it's the Grade 2 $150,000 Bayacoa handicap for fillies and mares 3 and up. Sunday has the Grade 3 $100,000 Native Diver handicap for 3-year-olds and up. At Calder Saturday, it's the Grade 3 $100,000 What a Pleasure Stakes for 2-year-olds. Then on Sunday, 2-year-old fillies running the $100,000 Boca Raton Stakes. Finally, at Aqueduct on Saturday, it's the Grade 3 $75,000 Queens County handicap for 3-year-olds and up. And Sunday will be the $50,000 Eastview Stakes for 2-year-old fillies. Catch all of the exciting action at any Capital OTB location.
Welcome back, everyone, to Horses and Courses. Next, we're going to be heading up the East Coast to Laurel Park in Maryland. Featured race on Saturday at Laurel was the Contrary Rose Stakes. This is a $50,000 event for 3-year-olds and up. Fillies and mares sprinting 6 furlongs on the main track. Let's head down to Laurel now for the call of Saturday's Contrary Rose Stakes.
Now Rills showing some early speed too. Here's Mia Sposa up close right and running for that lead as well on the inside. Mizan in the thick of things too. 5 of them right across there, separated by a length and a half. Past the 5 aces, Rills has worked her way out to a short lead. The favorite Godmother's tracking 5 lengths off a good pace, and back to Great Beauty second to last, and Passaggiata trails some 9 lengths off the leader. On past the half, and it's Rills shaking loose a length and 3/4. From Halo Security and Rhoda Elaine, Mia Sposa, Mizan backs out a little bit. Here's Godmother out there 3 wide past the 3-ace pole. Godmother cruising up into 4th on the outside. Great Beauty trying to get involved, but caught 4 wide past the 5/16 pole. Great Beauty actually coming with a pretty nice run under a drive, but 6 wide now to the quarter pole. They get to the top of the stretch. Rills, Godmother, Great Beauty extreme outside. Then back to Rhoda Elaine and Mia Sposa, and Passaggiata's 5 lengths off the lead. Rills is strong past the 3/16 pole from Godmother, and Passaggiata toward the center. Final furlong, and it's Rills. Rills by 4 lengths from Godmother and Passaggiata. Rills gonna go all the way. Rills looking solid here. Rills strolls by 4 lengths in the Contrary Rose. Passaggiata, then Godmother was for the center. Final furlong, and it's Rills. Rills by 4 lengths from Godmother and Passaggiata. Rills gonna go all the way. Rills looking solid here. Rills strolls by 4 lengths in the Contrary Rose. Passaggiata, then Godmother was third, and Rhoda Elaine.
Godmother was a bit wide much of the trip here, finishing in the 3rd spot. The winner, Rills, a dark bay or brown 3-year-old daughter of Clever Trick, was bred in Kentucky. She's owned by the Bon Marsh Farm, trained by Graham Motion, ridden to victory by Alberto Delgado. Gets the win over the Laurel main track in the 6 furlong time of 1:09 3/5 seconds. Next, we're going to head into Sunday's featured race at Laurel. This is the Politely Stakes. It's restricted to Maryland breds. The purse is $60,000. It's for 3-year-old fillies going 7 furlongs on the main track. Let's head down to Laurel once more for the call of the Politely Stakes. Winner Tropical Punch is a 3-year-old chestnut daughter of Two Punch. She is owned by the Silver Rod Stable and trained by Alan Iwinski, very high percentage trainer, particularly in the Mid-Atlantic. Ships all over the country with success as well. Tropical Punch completes the 7 furlong distance on the fast track in 1 minute 24 and 3/5 seconds. Next, we're going to be heading to Kentucky for the Turfway Park featured event on Saturday. Just to add a little bit of confusion to things, this race was also called the My Charmer. This one, the My Charmer Stakes. It's not a graded race. The purse is $60,000. It's for 3 and up, fillies and mares. They're going 1 1/16 miles on the main track. Let's head to Turfway Park now for the call of the My Charmer Stakes.
And they're off. For the lead, Classy Lady M quickly between horses. Up on the outside, Desert Clarity. Then it's American Dynasty Castle Blaze. Through from the rail, Barefoot Diana. Bella Chiara is next, then Endowment. Georgiana Lake as they move for the back stretch. 23-1 for the opening quarter, and Classy Lady M leads at a length. Desert Clarity is second, to the outside, American Dynasty third. Castle Blaze runs fourth. Bella Chiara gains ground, takes fifth. Down along the rail, Barefoot Diana is next, followed by Endowment. Georgiana Lake trails the half, 46-3. Classy Lady M draws off, leads by 4. From the inside, Castle Blaze now takes second. American Dynasty third, Bella Chiara fourth. Barefoot Diana is fifth. Then moving to the outside, Endowment sixth. It's Classy Lady M in front by 6 lengths. Castle Blaze second. Bella Chiara third. Then from the outside, Endowment. Into the stretch, Classy Lady M continues with a big lead. Castle Blaze second, Bella Chiara third, Endowment fourth, but it's all Classy Lady M in front all the way. Classy Lady M wins it by about 4 lengths. Castle Lady M in front all the way. Classy Lady M wins it by about 4 lengths. Castle Blaze second, then Bella Chiara third.
In a 3-wide move, but falling somewhat short here. The winner, Classy Lady M, is a 5-year-old gray or roan mare by Rubiano. She was bred in Kentucky. She's owned by Jan Mason, Samantha Siegel, trained by Paul J. McGee, ridden to victory by Shane LaViolette, completing the 1.16 miles distance on a course labeled fast in 1 minute 43 seconds flat. We are going to pause now for a brief break. When we come back, we'll have exciting racing to bring to you from the far west and, of course, hometown track, Aqueduct on the inner dirt track. Please stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Tom Hammond, here to tell you about the leading provider of research dollars to promote the health and safety of horses. The Grayson Jockey Club Research Foundation has donated more than $10 million to universities to develop solutions for a wide range of injuries and diseases in horses of all breeds. Anyone with a love of horses can become a member of Grayson Jockey Club, and your dues will provide additional progress. Contact the foundation and learn how you can become a member. It'll be a favor to your horses and mine.
Welcome back, everyone, to Horses and Courses. Next, we're going to be heading out to the far west to Southern California, where on Saturday they had a nice card of racing with some exciting stakes racing. Kicking things off, the On Trust Handicap, a $100,000 event. This is restricted to Calbreds. It's for 3-year-olds and up, going 7.5 furlongs on the main track. Let's head out to Southern California for the call of the On Trust Handicap.
Racing. Near the inside, Railman away okay, headed by Clico in the white silks. Love That Red not too far away, neither is Smoky Cinder on the extreme outside. Then India Homer, Cavalier, Railman getting back next to last, and Delmar Gray 4 lengths back last of all. Linking up with the course proper, Clico has the lead by a length and a quarter. Gomez is not going to let him out of his sights on the favourite, Love That Red, who strides to second. A length away, India Homer third on the inside of Smoky Cinder. A length and a half, Cavalier 4 lengths off the lead, finding the rail. 2.5, Railman joined on the outside by Delmar Gray. Now just 6 lengths covering the field. Clico clear by 2 lengths to Love That Red, who's 3 wide at the half mile. India Homer pushing through in the middle, and Cavalier taking closer order, getting right through along the inside within a length and a half of the front. A length to Smoky Cinder, Railman and Delmar Gray. A compact display with 3/8 to go. Clico's pretty much been left to his own devices thus far. He's 3 parts of a length in front of Love That Red, who looms a touch closer now. A length and a half to Cavalier, India Homer, Delmar Gray and Smoky Cinder with Railman pushing through. As they turn for home, Clico leads Love That Red by a length and a half. Clico getting away by 2 to Love That Red. 1 to Cavalier, inside India Homer, then comes Railman. Clico by the 8th pole, 2.5 to Love That Red, who's making no impression. They're followed by Railman and India Homer from Cavalier, but Clico's going to be far too good. Clico stretches away to win the On Trust by 4 lengths. Love That Red sack, getting away by 2 to Love That Red. 1 to Cavalier, inside India Homer, then comes Railman. Clico by the 8th pole, 2.5 to Love That Red, who's making no impression. They're followed by Railman and India Homer from Cavalier, but Clico's going to be far too good. Clico stretches away to win the On Trust by 4 lengths. Love That Red second, India Homer third, just in front of Railman. Then comes Cavalier, followed by Smoky Cinder and Delmar Gray last of all.
That's the way they finished under the finished wire, with Clico returning to the winner's circle. Last time out, they had tried this one on the turf in the La Jolla. Disappointing effort that day, but he returned to the best form that he had shown earlier in the year when winning races like the El Camino Real at Bay Meadows and the Snow Chief, another restricted race for Calbreds. Disappointing effort in this race was from Cavalier, who did finish 5th. Cavalier, of course, continues to try to make it back to the winner's circle on his latest comeback trail, still having some problems, but I received an email from a friend who was out at the racetrack at Hollywood the other day saying the Cavalier certainly looked great, looked like he was completely up for the race, still a little bit disappointing when he actually gets into the running of the race. The winner, Clico, is a 3-year-old bay gelding by Bertrando. He was bred in Kentucky. He's owned by the 505 Farms, trained by John Sheriffs, ridden to victory by Corey Nakatani, completing the 7.5 furlongs in 1 minute 27 and 4/5 seconds. Next on the docket at Hollywood Park on Saturday, the Hollywood Turf Cup, Grade 1 event with a $400,000 purse. It's 3-year-olds and up, going 1.5 miles on the turf course. Let's head out to Hollywood for the call of the Hollywood Turf Cup.
All set. Racing. The Fly dropping back a length behind the pack shortly after the break. And there's the green and white stripes of Lazy Load quickly appearing in front from Bonapartiste. Wider out Public Purse in the green with pink cap. And Achilles on the extreme outside, just 1.5 lengths from the lead. 2 further back, Single Empire, the Fly, and Yagley now drops out last with 6 lengths covering the field. 1.25 miles to go, and Lazy Load shows the way into the stretch the first time, just over a length from Achilles 3 deep. Towards the inside, Bonapartiste and Public Purse, neck back 4th in the middle. 1 to Single Empire on the inside of the Fly, and Yagley is held together 2 lengths last. Down the stretch, a lap to go. Lazy Load showing out by 1.5 lengths from Achilles, Public Purse, Bonapartiste. A length and a half the Fly, who's on the outside of Single Empire, and Yagley is 2 lengths last. They have a circuit to go. No early speed on. Lazy Load just cruising along. 3 parts of a length from Achilles, who's still trapped 3 wide. In between horses comes Public Purse with Bonapartiste tucked in 4th on the rail. 1 length to Single Empire on the inside of the Fly, and a length and a half to Yagley. They're tightly bunched short of 7/8 to go. Around the second turn, and Lazy Load looks to be one off the rail. He's a length in front from Achilles, Bonapartiste, Public Purse. A length the Fly, working a length clear of Single Empire. He's about to be joined by Yagley on the outside. It's a muddling pace in the back stretch. They've got 5/8 to go, and Lazy Load by a length and a half from Achilles, Public Purse, and Bonapartiste. A length and a quarter to the Fly from Yagley, now 3 wide, and Single Empire back along the inside. It's Lazy Load. He's got them well stacked up. They're back where they started from. Lazy Load by a length and a half. He's quickening the tempo a touch now, getting away by almost 2 lengths from Public Purse, Achilles. Bonapartiste on the inside, a length to the Fly, taken 4 wide. They're followed by Single Empire, and Bailey will be forced to make his bid 5 wide on Yagley. He's starting to wind up the favourite now. He's 4 lengths from the front. 5/16 to go in the Hollywood Turf Cup. Lazy Load by a length and a half. In second position comes Bonapartiste on the inside of Public Purse. Yagley working into it out wide. Single Empire next in the middle. Then Achilles on the Fly. Homeward bound, and Lazy Load by 2 lengths. Now 2 and a half from Public Purse. A length and a half to Yagley, struggling to accelerate. And alongside him comes Single Empire, but Lazy Load by 2 lengths at the 16th pole. Public Purse giving a game chase from Single Empire, but Lazy Load makes it back-to-back Hollywood Turf Cup wins. Sound and Lazy Load by 2 lengths. Now 2 and a half from Public Purse. A length and a half to Yagley, struggling to accelerate. And alongside him comes Single Empire, but Lazy Load by 2 lengths at the 16th pole. Public Purse giving a game chase from Single Empire, but Lazy Load makes it back-to-back Hollywood Turf Cup wins. Second is Public Purse, and Single Empire
in the year and of last year. Public Purse making a kind of a rough move early on there, pulling Alex Solis into the stalking position. Does hold on nicely for second, with Single Empire saving ground and splitting horses late, rallying into the 3rd spot. Disappointing in here, another disappointing effort from a well-known horse. Finishing 5th as the favorite was Yagley. Bill Mott had sent this one out for Alan Paulson to the West Coast, seeking a little bit of redemption after a couple of disappointing efforts since this summer. Going into the Breeders' Cup, he was still rather highly regarded, did have a disappointing effort that day, finishing 4th in the Breeders' Cup turf, but Lazy Load returning to his best form over the Hollywood turf surface, one which he seems to like very much, winning on the front end with Lafitte Pink High. Lafitte Pink High is now within 3 wins of the all-time leading jockey's title, within a couple of wins now of Bill Shoemaker. He needs 2 to tie and 3 to win. Racing resumes at Hollywood Park on Wednesday, and it does look like Lafitte Pink High will probably be able to get that title this week. He's got 7 mounts listed for Wednesday's card on the pre-entries that have come out overnight already. The winner, Lazy Load, is a 5-year-old chestnut horse sired by Lazy. He is an Argentine bred, so he just actually passed his passed his real 5th birthday. Of course, his official first birthday was January 1st of 1999, but he actually just made it to 5 this September because of the Southern Hemisphere breeding season being 6 months opposite ours. He completes the 1.5 miles on the firm turf course under Lafitte Pink High in 2 minutes 25 and 4/5 seconds. Next, we're going to be heading on to the Weah Stakes later in the card on Saturday at Hollywood Park. This is a $70,000 event for 3-year-olds and up. Fillies and mares going 1.5 miles on the turf course. Let's head back out to Hollywood for the call of the Weah Stakes.
Racing. Luminous Prize wins the start from Carly and Sierra Virgin. Marie de Bayeux running 4th on the inside. Maureen's Hope going forward between fillies, now up to 3rd position entering the first turn. Ferelia bringing up the rear, 5 lengths covering the half-dozen runners. Around the first turn they go. Luminous Prize on top by a length and 3/4. The pace seems half decent for the distance. Maureen's Hope is second, followed by Carly on the inside, then Sierra Virgin, followed by Marie de Bayeux, and a length and a half back last is Ferelia. Coming down the stretch, a very easy lead afforded Luminous Prize. She comes down with 1.1 miles to go, about 2 in front from Maureen's Hope. A length away, Sierra Virgin. Carly tucked in fourth on the rail. A length further back comes the French filly Marie de Bayeux. And wider out, Ferelia starting to go forward now. Only 2.5 lengths covering the field. Luminous Prize has been headed off now by Maureen's Hope and Sierra Virgin 3 wide. They're a length in front from Carly on the inside of Ferelia, and Marie de Bayeux 2 lengths last of all. They're tightly bunched, leaving the stretch with 7/8 to go. Again, Luminous Prize along the inside as the leader, taking over by a length. From Maureen's Hope, a length Sierra Virgin 3 wide. Carly on the inside, a half length Ferelia 5th in the middle, and 2 lengths Marie de Bayeux. Into the back stretch, 5/8 from home, and Luminous Prize has well and truly put on the brakes, leading a neck over Maureen's Hope and ahead Sierra Virgin, looming closer now up to a joint second, 3 deep. A length and a half, Carly, Ferelia and Marie de Bayeux about to go forward 3 wide in the orange with grey cap. Midway down the back stretch, Maureen's Hope is starting to yield a little bit of ground. Luminous Prize in front from the other Lucas entrant, Sierra Virgin. There's 3/4 of a length between them. A length away comes Carly on the inside of Ferelia, wider out Marie de Bayeux, and Maureen's Hope not travelling at all. She's dropping back 3 lengths last, beaten a neck last year, but not looking likely to repeat that effort now. As they circle the turn, 5/16 to go, Luminous Prize by 2 lengths. Now Sierra Virgin starting to struggle just a touch. She's headed on the inside by Carly and wide out by Ferelia, and 2 lengths Marie de Bayeux. Into the stretch, the rails opening for Carly to quickly pounce on Luminous Prize. Carly hits the lead at the 8th pole. Carly by a half length, Luminous Prize, a length Ferelia, Sierra Virgin beaten. A 16th to go and Carly's clear. Carly pulling away. Strong staying performance. Carly winning 2.5 lengths from Luminous Prize, a length Ferelia 3rd. Sierra Carly to quickly pounce on Luminous Prize. Carly hits the lead at the 8th pole. Carly by a half length, Luminous Prize, a length Ferelia, Sierra Virgin beaten. A 16th to go and Carly's clear. Carly pulling away. Strong staying performance. Carly winning 2.5 lengths from Luminous Prize, a length Ferelia 3rd. Sierra Virgin struggling at the quarter pole from Marie de Bayeux, and Maureen's Hope back at the tail of the field.
3 wide move of Ferelia, bringing her into the 3rd spot late on in the going. Callie is a 4-year-old chestnut daughter of Strawberry Road. She was bred in Kentucky, owned, as I mentioned, by Alan Paulson, trained by his West Coast trainer, Simon Bray, who is a former assistant to Bill Mott, who's now gone out on his own, taken on a group of horses of his own, primarily with Mr. Paulson in Southern California. Ridden to victory, as I mentioned, by Corey Nakatani. Kelly completes the 1.5-mile distance in 2 minutes 29 and 1/5 seconds. Next, we've got one more stakes race to bring to you from Hollywood Park. This is Sunday's feature, the Vernon O. Underwood Stakes. This is a Grade 3 with a $100,000 purse. 3-year-olds and up, going 6 furlongs on the main track. Let's head out to Hollywood once more for the call of the Vernon O. Underwood.
Racing. Early Pioneer and Son of a Pistol amongst the first to commence. 5-Star Day coming through quickly now to tackle them. Pink Eye immediately is going to take a sit on Early Pioneer back in 3rd position as 5-Star Day blazes clear. 5/8 to go. 5-Star Day is sizzling. 6 lengths in front of Son of a Pistol. A length to Early Pioneer, followed by Your Halo and Quake on the inside. Basically the other 4 in line at the half-mile. They're chasing the flying hooves of 5-Star Day, who leads the Underwood field by 4. 5-Star Day the first into the turn. Your Halo coming through to second on the outside of Quake. A half length to Early Pioneer, who's currently 7 from the front. Being shaded on the extreme outside by Son of a Pistol, so Lafitte and Early Pioneer now back last of the 5 runners as they come by the quarter pole. It's 5-Star Day by 4 lengths. Your Halo second on the inside of Son of a Pistol, who's starting to run on strongly. Early Pioneer well back with Quake. Coming by the 8th pole, 5-Star Day 2.5 lengths. From Son of a Pistol, Your Halo towards the inside and 2 lengths to Early Pioneer. A 16th to go, 5-Star Day a length in front from Your Halo and Son of a Pistol. 5-Star Day still in front. 5-Star Day wins the Underwood a half length. From Son of a Pistol, Your Halo towards the inside and 2 lengths to Early Pioneer. A 16th to go, 5-Star Day a length in front from Your Halo and Son of a Pistol. 5-Star Day still in front. 5-Star Day wins the Underwood a half length. From Your Halo, 3rd Son of a Pistol, followed closely by Early Pioneer, and Quake is last of the quintet. Number 2, 5 Star Day, is the unofficial winner of the Vernon O. Underwood Stakes.
It's back into the place position with Son of a Pistol, holding on for a nice third here in a rather short but very competitive field. The winner, 5 Star Day, is still a lightly raced 3-year-old chestnut colt sired by Carson City. He's owned by the Columbine Stable and the Kichwa Stable. He's trained by Bo Greeley, ridden to victory by Alex Solis. Completes the 6 furlong distance on a fast track in 1:09 and 4/5 seconds. Next, we're going to be returning to New York, where the featured event on Saturday was the Garland of Roses Handicap. $75,000 ungraded stakes for 3-year-olds and up, fillies and mares going 6 furlongs on the main track. Let's head down to New York for the call of Saturday's Garland of Roses.
And they're off. Stacy Tracy bounces out on the lead. Anklet is there, and here comes Common Objective driving up on the inside. Stacy Tracy in front, just ahead of Common Objective. A length and a half back. Anklet runs in third. Crabgrass is fourth. Then it's Sage Fox, fifth, and well out into the track. Kayla's a Gem is running sixth. Pentillis is seventh. 3 lengths back to Torch. Casanova Market, the last of them all. There was room at the inside for Common Objective, and Sean Bridgemahan sends her on through. Up and challenging Stacy Tracy for the lead. It's Stacy Tracy, though, holding on. A narrow lead. Common Objective second through a quarter and 23 seconds flat. Crabgrass is right there on the outside along with Anklet. 3 lengths back to Pentillis, within striking range, fifth. And the field turns for home. Stacy Tracy and Common Objective matching strides at the top of the stretch. Pentillis is looking for a way off the rail, trying to muscle her way out on the far outside. It is Anklet. And in between horses, Crabgrass in tight, final furlong now, and Pentillis is coming on through. Here comes Pentillis with a decisive thrust to the lead. Anklet on the outside, Stacy Tracy at the rail, on the wire. Pentillis does it after some anxious moments. Rides at the top of the stretch. Pentillis is looking for a way off the rail, trying to muscle her way out on the far outside. It is Anklet. And in between horses, Crabgrass in tight, final furlong now, and Pentillis is coming on through. Here comes Pentillis with a decisive thrust to the lead. Anklet on the outside, Stacy Tracy at the rail, on the wire. Pentillis does it after some anxious moments at the top of the stretch. Anklet was second, Stacy Tracy was third. Number 4, Pentillis was first. Photo for second.
Trained by John Hertler. As I mentioned, it has been announced that she will be retiring. They have not yet announced a stallion that they will send her to. I'm sure she'll be bred to one of the better stallions in New York after having had a very successful career here in New York. Pentillis was ridden to victory by Filiberto Leon and completed the 6 furlongs in a very quick 1:10 and 2/5 seconds. Next, we're going to be heading into the final race of the program, the Montauk Handicap, restricted race for New York breds, run on Sunday at Aqueduct on the inner track. The $50,000 purse is available for 3-year-olds and up, fillies and mares going a mile and a 16th on the, a mile and an 1/8 on the main track. Let's head down to Aqueduct for the call of the Montauk Handicap.
They're in the gate. And they're off. Winlock's Glorious off to a clean break. Out for the lead, and Nikki Jean is there. Winlock's Glorious clears the field in the first 100 yards. Rhinestone Dewey comes up to be second now. Nikki Jean's put in the mix early. Here comes Nikki Jean up and after the lead. And Nikki Jean pokes ahead in front of Winlock's Glorious as they move into the clubhouse turn. Rhinestone Dewey runs in third, and on the outside, Teresa the Teacher is fourth. And then it's My Golden Dream who gets a spot at the inside early. Brumess asked for a bit more in the early stages. Brumess is sixth, about 6 lengths from the lead. Then it's New Britsky, followed by Tropical Blues on the outside. 3 lengths back to Tricky Ticket the Trailer after a solid first quarter there, up in 23 and 2/5 seconds. Nikki Jean ahead, Winlock's Glorious down inside second, and Teresa the Teacher cruising just in behind them third. Then it's Rhinestone Dewey fourth at the rail. Brumess now about 3 lengths from the lead, fifth. New Britsky is moving comfortably 5 lengths from the front, followed by My Golden Dream. Then Tropical Blues, who's farthest out into the track. Tricky Ticket trails the half in 48 seconds flat. The field moving into the far turn, and there goes Teresa the Teacher up to take the lead. Teresa the Teacher is now in front. Winlock's Glorious is second, and Brumess is putting in her bid now. Teresa the Teacher a length and a half. Brumess full out, driving second. Winlock's Glorious is now back to third. New Britsky is put to the whip on the inside, and Rhinestone Dewey as the field turns for home. Teresa the Teacher cruises into the stretch in front by 2. Brumess is running in second. New Britsky full out between horses. Rhinestone Dewey there on the outside. And Winlock's Glorious is fifth at the rail into the final 16th. Teresa the Teacher is full out, driving on a 2-length lead. Brumess is getting closer, but time is running out. It's Teresa the Teacher. Teresa the Teacher holds on to win it by 3/4 of a length. Brumess was second. New Britsky third. Teresa the Teacher holds on to win it by 3/4 of a length. Brumess was second. New Britsky third. Number 11, Teresa the Teacher was first. Number 9, Brumess was second. Photo for third.
.1/5 seconds. That wraps up our look back at stakes racing action from the previous weekend. We do thank you all for joining us and hope that you will join us again next week. Just a quick reminder, we are keeping an eye on Lafitte Pincay. We here at the network, and of course everybody else in the racing world, keeping an eye on Lafitte Pincay as he's trying to reach the goal of being the winningest racing rider in history here in the United States. He needs 3 more wins to break Bill Shoemaker's record. We do hope to have that race on video for you as soon as it occurs. We'll be showing it, if not here on Horses and Courses, certainly on the daily racing recap program that we do every morning. Thank you again, everyone, for joining me. Hope you will join me again next week. I'm Jean Wood. Thanks for watching.